Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Roy of Dragonfly Wellness, and this is Wellness Wednesday. Today we are talking about returning to the practice. So we're at that time of year when we set intentions for things we want to do for ourselves, and many of those intentions involve returning to the yoga mat or the gym or the yoga studio or whatever it is. And we're full of vigor at the beginning of the year with all these, wild intentions of what we're going to do and accomplish and all that. And we're getting to the point in the month where those intentions are meeting reality. And sometimes it's a little harder than we anticipated. Sometimes life gets in the way, and then that can start to create some misses here and there. And then we sometimes, often maybe, start to get hard on ourselves about that. And so I thought today I would just remind you that the practice, whatever that practice is for you, might be yoga, might be Pilates, might be the gym, whatever, walking the beach, walking your dog, getting up and having tea and reading in the morning, whatever your practice is, the practice is always waiting for you. It is always willing to meet you exactly where you are. So if it's been a while since you've been on the mat and you come back to the mat and it's a little uncomfortable and you maybe can't do as much as you thought you'd be able to do less. It's okay to do less. Sometimes just lying on your mat is enough, The hardest part is getting on your mat. The hardest part is rolling it out. And of course, as I'm talking about the yoga mat, please know that I mean this metaphorically as well, whatever your yoga mat is. So it's enough to just show up. It's enough to get there, to sit on your mat. Something will occur to you once you get there, right? And if it's not as much as you wanted to do, so what? So what? You made it, you showed up. Maybe we start with less and then grow. Maybe the practice is being present with, hey, I showed up. And when we miss, I had a couple of mornings where I couldn't get to my cushion, and I came back, finally, my meditation cushion, I finally came back, and after a couple of days, and it was so wonderful to be home again. And that's what it is, making time for these things, for you to engage in your practice, to get on your mat. That is a gift you give yourself. It's coming home to yourself. So whatever that is. And sometimes it's just curling up with a good book. Sometimes that's the yoga, right? I was inspired to talk about this with a friend. We were having a conversation this morning about that, about sometimes that's the yoga. Sometimes sleep is the yoga. Sometimes it's not about pushing ourselves. It's about honoring ourselves and being willing, allowing ourselves to be with the being and step out of the doing for just a little bit, right? So wherever you are today in your practice, with your intentions, with your goals for the year, for the month, for the week, look around, honor where you're at, recognize that you've made the effort to get this far. And if you're just beginning, if you're just coming back, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. Lower the expectations, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Any movement is movement in the right direction. And you just add a little bit more, a little bit more. Be kind with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Honor where you are. Do what your body and your spirit and your mind are asking for. Whatever that is, that's the yoga. All right, everybody. So I wish you much luck in being with the being and stepping out of the doing. And if you have any kind of inspiration that arises from that, please share it with me. And I will see you all again very soon. Have a fantastic Wednesday and a beautiful rest of the week. Namaste.